Hello friends, I'm so glad you could join me today. I am documenting my journey on becoming debt-free again, so welcome to Second Chance Budgeting. I'll be exploring cash stuffing and unstuffing, finding ways to increase my income, and saving towards some big goals, all while digging myself out of debt once again. I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you join me during my adventures. Today I'm going to be cash stuffing my very first paycheck of September. There are some changes that I've made to my normal stuffings, but I'll explain it as I go through. Before we do that though, let's give this a quick count and then we'll get into it. So I'm cash stuffing a total of $805. So let's make sure I've got it all here. All right, so 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 620, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 700, 10, 20, 30, 40, so 740, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, so 795, 96, 97, 98, 99, 800, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. All right. So first thing I need to do is I need to set myself up for the rest of the month with variable expenses. So my food, gas, and other. So as per usual, I am setting myself up with $200 for food. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. So that is not changed. That is still staying the same. If I don't spend it all, then what happens with my extra food money is it gets swept into actually to debt. So, but that $200 seems to be working pretty well. I usually don't spend it all, but that's that. Gas, I'm giving myself 100. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And usually what happens with that is anything that doesn't get spent there is swept into car maintenance until I've saved what I feel comfortable with there. Let's see, for other, which is like household and toiletries and just anything that doesn't fall under a certain category, I give myself 60 a month, which is not a lot, but it's been working while I'm kind of in the season of needing to put a lot towards debt. So I'm giving myself 60 and with some 10s that I have money for laundry. So there we go there. And then the only other category that I'm stuffing in this binder is for giving. So I'm putting 10 in there. Oops. So total I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66. So 166. All right, let's get into my savings and debt binder. Medical, I'm still gonna put $10 in there. So I'm kind of decreasing a lot of these categories. If I feel like I still need to stuff in that category, but I'm trying to put as much money towards debt as I can. And the reason for that is I don't have any side hustles really lined up. And I just want to keep up the momentum with the debt payments that I am making towards like the medical debts I have and my vehicle loans. So I feel like $10 in the medical category is still saving a little bit, but yeah, so I'm able to still put money there. So 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98. All right, in extra debt, I'm able to put 130. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, and 130. Usually my first paycheck, I'm not able to put very much towards it. My second paycheck is kind of where I make up the difference, but 130 is a pretty decent amount considering a lot of the categories that I was able to cut. So I'm pretty happy with that. And then I did have some money left over from, let's see, food from, it would have been August, that I just didn't include in my August debt. So total in extra debt, which is going towards medical debt, is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200. All right, nothing for emergency savings. I've got $1,000 in there. And then savings, I'm putting 40 in there. And before I got into medical debt, I was in the habit of putting $40 in every paycheck, at least that amount. And so I just continued that habit. So while I can, I'm still going to continue to do that unless something changes down the road. But again, it's just a habit I was in once I was debt-free the first time. And so I'm just going to continue that. So I have 1,000 in the bank, 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 420. So 1,420. Nothing for month ahead. I'm taking care of that through savings challenges. And then interview, I'm still going to put $10 in there. So now I've got 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85. So let me kind of give you an update on that. I am still job hunting. Unfortunately, life circumstances happen, and I think I'm going to have to postpone not searching. I'm going to still continue to search, but my plan was to move to another town, and so take care of a new job, a new housing situation at that time, and kind of do it all together. I feel like I'm gonna have to postpone it just because of personal circumstances. So I'm gonna continue to save for this, but maybe not as much. And then if I don't spend this money, traveling to interviews or anything like that, if I end up not spending this money, it'll just go into debt. But I feel like I need to have some money set aside for that purpose. And like I said, I'm not going to stop looking, but I am kind of going to stop traveling. And I think it's just going to have to be postponed a little bit. Fingers crossed. I mean, that may change, but that's my thought process at the moment. All right, nothing for beach fund. That is being taken care of through a savings challenge. And then car insurance, I'm going to put 20 in there. I don't have an amount that I'm working towards on car insurance just because I don't know what my premium will be when it comes to renewal, and especially if I do move. I'm not sure what that'll do to my insurance premium, but I'm just trying to set aside as much as I feel like I can, and then I'll take care of the rest through either budgeting or dipping into savings. But for right now, I feel like 20 is fine, and then I'll just add as much as I can. So total, I've got 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400. All right, so that is everything for that binder. Let me get into my personal binder, which is at the bottom here. Clothes, I'm going to still add money to that, but just not quite as much as I normally would have. So I'm going to add 5. So that gives me 100, 200, 300, 10, 15, 20, 21. And same for fun, I'm going to add 5 to that. That's definitely down from what I would have added into there, but I feel like that's good. I've still got a lot of money in here. So 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 83, 3, 10, 15, 20, so 320. Travel, I'm going to add 10 to that just because I did spend a lot last month. So this is just to kind of bump that up a little bit, just because I know I will be doing a little bit more travel throughout the rest of this year. But all right, so I've got 100, 200, 20, 30, 35, 36, and 37. All right, car registration, I'm going to add its usual 20. Again, I don't really know what that is going to look like when it comes up for renewal next year, but I'm just basing it off of what happened last year, and so I figured $20 per paycheck is what I need to reach that amount. And then if I go over, it'll just be extra savings towards the year after that, and then I'll hopefully know the correct amount that I'm supposed to be saving towards. So I've got 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200 in there. And then holidays, I'm going to put 20 in there, just because we're coming up towards Thanksgiving really soon. I mean, I feel like it's just right around the corner, and obviously Halloween as well. So I've got 100, 200, 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. So 248. And then hobbies, I'm going to skip this time. I'm not going to cash stuff that at the moment. So that's everything there. All right, let's go into my house binder. So in down payment, I'm going to stick with my normal 40 that I would put in. So now I've got 2,000 in the bank, 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 45. So 2,545. And then closing costs, oops, sorry, I got stuck in there. All right, closing costs, I'm gonna still add some money to that, not as much as I normally would though. So now I've got 500 in the bank, 20, 40, 50, so 550. And then moving, I'm going to add 10 to that as well. So again, kind of decreasing it, but I'm still trying to add a little bit of something. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. All right, so that's everything for that. So the rest of this money should be for savings challenges. 25 of this is from cashback rewards, and the other 80 is coming from my check. So it should be a total of 105. So let's just double check. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I try to get a mix of bills since I'm not putting as much in there as well. I try to get a variety of different bills. And I believe that should be everything that's in there at the moment. So yeah, 105 going in there. All right, well that is everything I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If so, please do all the things. Like, leave me a comment or question down below, and subscribe for more. I'll see you next one. Have a great day. Bye.